In this video, let's look at how to multiply and divide mixed numbers. The rules for multiplying and dividing mixed numbers are more or less the same. The first step is to convert a mixed number into an improper fraction. The second step is to multiply and divide the fractions as usual, following the rules for multiplying and dividing fractions. And the last step is, when you get your answer, convert it back to a mixed number if the answer is more than a whole. Now that we have looked at the steps for multiplying and dividing mixed numbers, let's try an example. So suppose you have 2 and 3/5 multiplied by 1 and 3/4. The first step is to convert both these mixed numbers into improper fractions. So 2 and 3/5 is the same as 13/5, and you multiply that by 1 and 3/4 is the same as 7/4. Now that you have converted them into improper fractions, you multiply as usual. So you multiply 13 times 7, and that gives you 91, and 5 times 4, that gives you 20. And since 91 over 20 is more than a whole, you convert this back to a mixed number. So 91 over 20, or 91 twentieths, as a mixed number would be 4 wholes, and the remainder is 11. So 4 wholes and 11 twentieths. Now let's try dividing mixed numbers. So let's take the same two mixed numbers and let's try and divide them. So you have 2 and 3/5 divided by 1 and 3/4. So again, the first step is to convert them. So 13/5 divided by 7/4. So you notice how I'm not changing this division into a multiplication sign, because my first step is to just convert the mixed numbers into improper fractions. Now that I've done that, I will follow the rules of division, which is I will keep the first number the same, which is 13/5. So my dividend stays the same. I'll change the division sign into multiplication, and I'll find the reciprocal of 7/4, which is 4/7. And then I multiply the 13/5 times 4/7. So 13 times 4 is 52, and 5 times 7 is 35. Now again, 52 35ths is more than a whole. It's not always you get an answer more than a whole, but if you do, and in this case 52 35ths is more than a whole, then you should convert it back to a mixed number. So 52 35ths as a mixed number would be 1 whole and 17 35ths.